What is up, guys? It is the day before the expansion, and the Molten Giant unnerfing has gone through. So we're going to load up a couple Warlock decks here. The first is a standard deck, Race to Zero Warlock. We did at the early part of the year, which was a revisit to a deck we did a very long time ago. But yeah, we're going to check it out here. The idea is pretty simple. Get real low, play the Molten Giant, try to copy it, try to taunt it up. This deck includes the Humongous Razor Leaf, as well as a Silence and cards like Void Terror to kill the Humongous Razor Leaf, or the Unlicensed Apothecary if we don't want to take any more damage, right? The Apothecary gets you really low really quickly, so if we need to stop taking damage, we can eat him with the Terror. And the other deck we're going to try is a wild deck. It is Heart Attack Warlock. Pretty recent video. Again, it's got the Molten Giant, Baseless Manipulator. This time around, it's in wild, so we get to play with the Blood Bloom into Arcane Tyrant combo. It also has the Wrathguard sighting here. So let's start with the standard deck, and we'll see how we do.
Your soul shall be mine. I am your nightmare.
So the standard deck is running Pit Lord, and it is a way to get to zero really quickly. The wild deck does not run the Pit Lord. The Pit Lord a little bit dangerous. Late game, you can try to combo the Pit Lord with the Violent Illusionist, which is kind of the MVP in both of these decks here, because eventually you're going to need to stop taking damage. We avoided the turn 1 Librarian, very important here. So now we have to avoid... Actually, we're kind of in the clear here. I mean, Hellfire comes in 2 turns. He's going to take like a lot of damage by then. Next turn, we got the Razor Leaf survives the Hellfire, and then we'll probably just Pit Lord it up here. The last 2 expansions, Jade Druid kind of ruined all the fun stuff people were trying to do. I think this time around, Cube Warlock might be the fun ruiner on the first day, maybe the first few weeks of the expansion. Everyone's trying new stuff, and I imagine Warlock. The Warlock deck is a pretty good matchup against fun decks, right? Unfortunate they didn't print any anti-Cube block cards, like specifically a Silence card, like a nice little Silence or a nice little Bounce card somehow to mess around with them. So he's at 11. We're at 14. Like I said, this deck is a race to zero deck for sure here. Next turn, we'll probably hit him and either taunt up or make another one of these. All right, that's a little bit scary. If we Pit Lord, go to 9, we technically don't die, but we do die to Hellfire, so probably can't do that. Looks like we're gonna taunt up here, or just play a giant, right? Probably what we do. For that. This kind of forces him to trade, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. They'll serve me now.
I do play... There's a Silence in the deck.
Summon me.
Alright, so he's forced to trade. I think, right? So we can't kill that. We would have to like Shadow Flame our guy here. We could draw to see what we get. It's a little bit scary going to 7 though, right? He has 7 mana next turn, so he could play Hellfire. Well, he can't play Hellfire and Silence. He could cube. He could have Mortal Coil, cube, and Dark Pact, right? So if I taunt up here. Yeah, let's just draw.
Almost out of time.
My shield for Argon.
I think we're okay. I don't think he can possibly kill me, even with a cube shenanigans, because Like, he has to Mortal Coil this one, I guess, and then cubes it, gets 2 more cubes, but then they both run into here and die. If he defiles... Oh, he can trade his Doomguard Defile. He's got 1, 2, 3. I could have played around that by not playing that, maybe.
Dare summon me.
Alright, we got 4 damage. Can we get lethal? I don't think so. Actually, we can. We can draw Faceless Manipulator. And we would kill him.
So many possibilities.
I think we're okay to tap because we don't die to double Hellfire. You already used 1, so we can try to win here. No, let's not. Alright, I think I gotta get rid of these because we'll probably cube. We could Shadow Flame. Hit him for 2.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
He's looking for a way to kill that, right? Defile works now. Oh, that's kind of gross. Defile is really good.
The end is coming.
All right, we do get him. We got execs. All right, well played.
This time.
So we did play Molten Giant last game. We would not have been able to play it if it was the old version. We didn't get a 0 mana Molten. I think we played like a 5 mana 8/8 or something. So not amazing, but again, only possible because of the unnerfing of Molten Giant.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
So the wild version of this deck is a little bit more kind of YOLO. A lot of times we just go all in on some giant demon. Like we, you know, buff a Flame Imp 3 times and hope it works. Sometimes it works. Against Mage here might be hard because of Ice Block. We don't have a Blood Bloom target right now. I think we saved the coin. Oh, wow. So we get to kill the Mana Worm here. Wrathguard. Interesting. Wrathguard versus kind of 2 annoying things. We probably just make 2 annoying things.
You are not the boss of me.
Wrathguard would unlock this quicker, but his whole game plan is to unlock the Hooked Reaver anyway, so I don't think we have to help him. Wrathguard against Explosive Rune. It's kind of a disaster, right? Well, that's the deck.
You will regret this.
Yeah, we can slow him down here. Maybe he pings.
Fire Lord.
Bane of Doom. So we got Bane of Doom into Tyrant. That's the play. And we can't quite kill this, unfortunately. Oh, well. Looking for big money. Let's go. Mal'Ganis or Doomguard. Draxus. Illidan. Doomguard is good. Alright, looking good. Bane of Doom gets a lot worse next expansion, I guess, because there's going to be a 1/1 demon.
You are not the boss of me.
Nothing?
Ambrosia. A paltry task.
Alright, so we got tap versus play a 4 mana 4/4. We're so far ahead that maybe, yeah. Like maybe we're so far ahead we can afford to tap, but again, I think the only way we lose is face damage, right? Can't even Firelands Portal yet. Alright, so I guess we test for some weird secret. I think I'm gonna tap. I think we tap. Oh boy. Alright, that's a good draw. So, could be counterspell. Can't really do anything about it. Yeah.
A paltry task.
Interesting that Spellbender did not trigger. Like, Deck Tracker thinks it could be Spellbreaker, but it would have triggered on that, right? So we can easily pop him. And also test... we can also get rid of Counterspell. If we want to. Maybe just see what happens here.
Pathetic.
All right, so we play the new Molten Giant. So the goal complete here.
I serve the Fire Lord.
We have many secrets.
That was pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and update these deck lists. These decks were a little out of date. The Race to Zero deck even had a Corridor Creeper in it and stuff like that. So I'll update the list, put the deck code in the description. So today is the expansion day. Hope you guys tune into the stream. I will be streaming pretty much all day. And we're trying to have some fun with the new Witchwood expansion. So see you guys later. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. I have links here for more content. And if you would like to see the channel grow, please click that subscribe button in the middle. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.